Christmas came 360 days early because my space heater got here. Unfortunately, I have to go deliver for Amazon now and DoorDash so I can pay for it. I also probably shouldn't have, but I went ahead and ordered the spoiler that I had really wanted. I'm not a huge fan of the limited stock trim one, but I realized what I should have done is gone ahead and ordered new taillights because I don't like these taillights. It looks like it's trying to be like an Aventador, but I just think it's a little bit cringy. Okay, I say that, and then also this is my license plate. Well, like, hear me out. I want cringe on my own terms. Finished a 2-hour Office Depot shift in an hour and a half and made $36, so not the best hourly ever, but it's an easy shift. It was 11 stops. I've got one more Amazon shift. This one's 4 hours. So I've been making like a surplus of $100 a day on top of my usual YouTube earnings and stuff to help fill in the gaps. Okay, I'm done with Amazon. I'm back home. I just ate a pizza. Unfortunately, I keep getting daytime Amazon shifts, which means that when I'm home, it's 30 degrees here, which means it's gonna be even more work to heat this baby up. But it's time to set up the heater. I hope it works. I've been so excited over this heater. It was an Amazon return, so it was a little bit cheaper. It was like $110, which is exactly what I just made delivering for Amazon. It's a lot smaller than I thought. This is really tiny, and I guess all we do is plug it in. It's turning red. Okay, well, it's gone up about 5 degrees in 20 minutes, so this heater has plateaued. It's not heating the garage up anymore. Granted, I think it's just getting colder outside. Yeah, it's 34 outside now, and it's dropping all the way down to 30. So yes, it's combating the outside well for how puny it is. I think ideally I'd have like 4 of those in here if my panel, my poor little sub panel over there, could even handle it or not. So much of wrap content is like TikToks and YouTube shorts of like, whoa, look at me, I'm putting wrap on the car. But you're forgetting like every other step. Like putting the wrap on is such a small part of the job. Every square inch of this car needs to be prepared. And we're gonna start by removing this little piece of PPF. That wasn't too bad. However, there's a ton of glue on here now. And even plastic will scratch paint. Someday that vinyl's gonna come off and they're gonna be like, hold up, my paint is absolutely scuffed. So I'm gonna spot treat the car with Goo Gone. I have not used Goo Gone on Subaru paint before, so it should be fine. But I spot treat any chemical on any new brand of car paint. And not only does the paint vary per brand, but also per age of the vehicle and age of the paint and how it's been cared for. So I wanna make sure it doesn't pull any paint off or discolor it or anything. And I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Okay, we're looking good. No discoloration, no paint came off or anything. So to avoid drippage, I like to basically make a little like canal for the Goo Gone to go. Vinyl relies entirely on adhesion, and Goo Gone is the total kryptonite of adhesive. Oh God, this is so sticky. There's so much adhesive. I mean, I presume this has been on here for over 10 years. Oh no, it's not coming off at all. Ugh. How am I gonna get this off? Damn, let me just soak more Goo Gone. Just, the thing is, even soft plastic tools can scratch paint. So you have to be so careful. And I don't want the Goo Gone to sit on there forever since it is that strong chemical. While that sits, I'm just gonna clean the door jamb a little bit and also get that Goo Gone off of the spot test. I do feel comfortable using my fingernail on it through a glove because I don't want Goo Gone all over it, but it's still not even coming up at all. Try and do some light scrapes. It's getting bits off. I'm not pushing hard, and this is a very soft plastic. I still just hate scraping anything on car paint. I'm just imagining this is like an Aventador or something, and I want to be as careful as possible. I want to treat it like it's a client car. Man, I got all over my fingers. Like none came off. But like think about how many unexpected textures and stuff like this are gonna show up on other cars. Like I don't think this will actually show up under vinyl. I could honestly just test it. Like we could just put a piece of vinyl on this and see what happens. But then it's just like, do I want the client to have to deal with this adhesive when they take the vinyl off in the future? Oh, well now I got paper towel bits in it. I mean, okay, it's pretty hard to notice. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see it. there. It's so subtle though. Even just getting it to show up on camera is really hard. Like, however, it is noticeable enough to where it just doesn't feel acceptable. So yeah, we gotta somehow get the rest of the adhesive off. This is technically the first piece of vinyl on the Subaru. Okay, so he's using the heater and the scraper at the same time, and he's not pushing hard. I might need to go buy a plastic one. I'm really glad that the Subaru has this issue. I'm hoping the Subaru has as many issues as possible so that I'm more prepared for the future. I don't really have a plastic scraper. Oh God, everything's covered in Goo Gone. It's melting the tucking tool. Oh no. I need a plastic with a higher melting point. Okay, going back to Goo Gone. I mean, just rubbing over and over with Goo Gone might be working. No scratches though. The paint is completely unscratched. I've got a tiny little section off. The internet is not helping me on this one. Everything just says to use Goo Gone. But even though I don't have a true plastic scraper, any harder plastic I'm scared to use on the car. But maybe if I just spray it with Goo Gone and come back like 30 minutes later. But I'm also scared to leave Goo Gone on the car for that long. But it is my car, so we're gonna test it now. I'm going to spray Goo Gone and come back literally in like 20 minutes. The Goo Gone is sprayed, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I ordered some new scrapers overnight, but let's see. There is Goo Gone all over the car now. The thing is, this just isn't like regular adhesive. This is like the gluiest of glues. Oh my God, it's not coming off at all. Nothing came off. Insanity. Oh my God, genuinely, not a single bit came off. What the hell? No, it's just covered in Goo Gone. This is bad. This is not a good start. And like, yeah, I could just wrap over the actual thing that was there, but that just seems cursed. Oh, it's all Goo Gone-y. I'm gonna get the spray isopropyl alcohol. Yep, it's the exact same. Okay, well, I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow when that other bit comes here. But yeah, there's a similar piece on the trunk. Well, it's the exact same piece, it's just way bigger, which starts here and then goes all the way to here, like that. So it's like 2 feet long and then like 6 inches down the back, which would just be absolute torture to take off. Like peeling it off would be fine. I'm so glad I didn't do this piece first. So I think, let's do another test vinyl piece. Just a little itty bitty piece to see what it looks like on the edge of that adhesive bit. Yeah, you can actually, even just with the lighting, without the flashlight, you can see that there is that like center line down it, but the fact it's totally like smooth and symmetrical, I think it'll look okay with the car and much better than just this weird adhesive stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Next up, let's strip some more stuff off the car. And just as I anticipated, the breaker switched off because I added a second space heater. Yeah, so the breaker switched because I'm pulling too much power. I was hoping I'd be able to Why is it not switching back on? What the hell? Oh, it was a GFCI? Maybe? Wait, what? The breaker's like, you know how you like, okay, the breaker flips, and then it's kind of, you just flip it off and then back on. Well, it's not staying on. Did I just burn it out? Is there another GFCI in here? No, that's the only GFCI. What the hell? The breaker's not coming back on. Wait, let me try a different one. Yeah, so the other one's just flip. Did I just? Oh no. I think it died. Breaker not staying in position. What? What's happening? Why is everything going wrong? I can't get the power back on. Breaker not staying in on position. Unplug all appliances plugged into that. Okay, so this is the garage GFCI. Unplug, unplug. Still not staying on. We suggest you call an electrician. Shut up, I hate troubleshooting electrical things. Push it back towards off until you hear a click. Push forward till it's on. It's literally just telling me to turn it off and on again. You reset the wrong switch. Oh my God, no, I didn't. It's overloaded. Yes, I know it's overloaded, but now it's not overloaded. There's a short circuit, Faulty or blown circuit breaker. I think I blew the circuit breaker. If you push it into the off position and it springs back to the middle position. God damn it. I blew the circuit. It's so over. Okay, it's now going to drop to 30 degrees in here, so I'm just gonna see what I can do for the rest of this night. What I went to do was, I'm actually not taking too many large parts off, so I was just going to organize everything in the plastic little baggies. How do I take this off? Oh, that's easy. And I think this just unscrews. I just need to call an electrician. I need so much electrical work done to the house. The things we do for a different car color. Still doesn't come off. Oh, I missed one. Is it glued? Oh, here we go. Okay, trim piece is off. And with this piece off, I'll be able to totally tuck this piece very nicely. I'll have to do the same for the back. But we're starting to strip, everyone.